August 2nd, 2020. Checking in with my guides this morning. Taking me some time to get centered, getting quiet, clear my mind. I do a daily check-in with my guides. I have a few different guides. They kind of determine who comes in, or do they come in as a collective, as one voice. And sometimes I have questions for them, and sometimes I don't. I think today, guides, I'm feeling pretty good. We've talked many, many times now about being in the moment, going with the flow, allowing my higher self, my higher guides to help maneuver this life. I'm in the middle of a huge personal transformation, big transition. I have been for a while. There's a lot of things I'd like to control, things I'd like to manage, plans I'd like to put in place. And I'm just resisting that urge to do that. It's truly a test in faith, in patience, and trust. Not even so much my guides, but myself. It's trusting myself. And then, of course, just trusting that there's a bigger plan in place. Things that I don't know about, can't comprehend right now. My guides, my higher self has a much better vantage point than I do. So they say, tough times ahead, more tough times ahead. They keep using the word, it's going to be uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. So these are the kinds of things that are on my mind today. I open it up to my guides as check-in. Hello, Shawna. We'd actually really like to continue our talks on the Ascension. We understand that there needs to be more information about the Ascension out to humanity at this time. My darling, can we get into this right now? I wish I'd have grabbed some water. But yes, absolutely. Where would you like to begin? Let's revisit the idea of the earth shaking, earth resurfacing, chaos and destruction, loss of human life. This seems to be where a lot of fear is being generated, with the dissemination of information about these massive global physical changes that will be coming. We are doing everything in our power to make this as smooth of a transition as possible for all of life on Earth. We take the loss of life as well as the pain, panic, despair, all these emotions that would accompany such a massive change. This is where humanity truly feels they are out of control. When dealing with something like Mother Earth and her physical changes, humanity really has very little control over this. So what is the Galactic Federation of Light, our massive fleet? So many beings of light, our technologies, our ships. What are we doing to help alleviate this pain and suffering, to help with the survival of humanity and all of her precious beings here on this planet? Before the shaking up occurs, there will be full disclosure. There will be a period of adjustment to humanity, understanding that they are multidimensional beings of light. They are not alone in this universe in existence. There'll be a time here where a period of time where there will be an adjustment period. There will be time for humanity to assimilate this information, to process it, to become more comfortable with these ideas. And as we discussed a few days ago, there will be some who they'll want to check out. It's just going to be too much. Their soul's not ready. They're not ready to continue on with Earth. They will leave their bodies behind to continue their journey elsewhere and in different ways. And once you understand that all is one, life is eternal, your soul is eternal, and that this time on Earth is a small stop over the eons of your soul's evolution, where you can learn some lessons and evolve, and also experience life in this very unique way that Earth allows all of its inhabitants to experience. This is a very dense planet. This is a very hard planet to learn lessons, but this is a rich, fertile ground for evolution. So there will be some of you who will not want to continue, and that is fine. That is beautiful, as is any other choice that you can make at this time. We'll have full disclosure of our presence. More importantly, the love that we bring to this planet right now, the immense love. Love that you would have a hard time comprehending. It is unconditional, everlasting. And it is sincere. So there will be time to make some choices. Some of you will feel forced into making decisions, but just know that on a higher level, there's no forcing here. You have free will. You are choosing these things. If you choose to leave your body, it may feel forced at the time, but truly it's not. There will be training of humanity in advanced technologies. Some of these technologies have been introduced to your societies in the past already, and for many reasons, these technologies never made it to the average person. This is part of the control and the tyranny of the dark forces here. The greed, the propensity to squash down others in order to get ahead, the amassing of money. All these things stop humanity from sharing with each other in a loving, all-inclusive way. All of that will stop. We will introduce you to new ways of working as a society, working together for the betterment of all. These will be extremely exciting times for those who wish to continue on and to create the new earth. Unprecedented times, unprecedented, and it will be amazing. There's so much knowledge to share with you. There's so much technology to share with you. Once you understand that there are choices, once you understand that all is love and we can work together, we are not separate from each other. Once you understand that this earth has all the abundance that any of you will ever need, that resources are not scarce, that you do not have to hurt the earth to have things that you need to survive. All this is coming, and it will be beautiful. So we'll take you on this journey with us, this journey of discovery, knowledge gathering, learning, being, loving. This raising of the consciousness and the planting of the seeds for the future of humanity and of society here. These things will grow, they'll flourish. It's an investment in your futures that we'll be making with you. So that brings us back around to the resurfacing of the earth. There will be plenty of time to make your decisions, to learn. For those of you who wish to continue on, there will be the opportunity to leave the surface of the planet so that she can go through her metamorphosis. And these will be exciting times for those of you who wish to stay and remain and to try this. Boarding our beautiful ships of light, going down into inner earth and working with those beings. Going to another planet to continue your journey, all of this a grand adventure. It will require all of you to embrace change. The quote-unquote comforts of your old life, where you thought it was comfortable, but truly, that's just because there's a lot of ignorance of really how much you've all been controlled how much the masses have been directed to be in fear, knowing yourselves as being separate, in duality, surviving. All of this will be wiped away as you really come to realize your true nature and the true nature of existence. You have no idea the riches that await you, the joy and peace that await you. The tipping of the power to the people. The programs and infrastructure that really supports you and doesn't hold you down. Equanimity, fairness. This is your future. This is what you have to look forward to. So please, my friends, do not get bogged down in grief and sorrow as you think about how this world's going to drastically change. It's an important transformation, and it is required for Mother Earth to be in her fifth dimensional vibration. And we'll do everything we can to help make you as comfortable as possible. Your extraterrestrials, your highly evolved beings of light, massive, high conscious species, benevolent species. There are millions of us who support Earth at this time. It is a massive show of force because what's happening here on Earth is important. And someday you will understand fully what this means. The starseeds who are listening to this message, we hope to awaken you from this grand illusion. We need everybody who is hearing the call to help with the ascension to wake up and begin their life's work. We realize how hard this is, given the environment that you live in, the denseness, the veil, the forgetfulness, fighting for survival. There's so many distractions. I can't pay my bills. How am I going to help with ascension? Pray and ask for help. Ask for guidance with your free will. Put it out there to the universe that you are ready. You're ready to learn. You're ready for some help. You're ready for guidance. Your prayers will be answered. Now is the time. Let us beam this absolute unconditional love to your heart right now. Take a few deep breaths and just allow this energy to enter your heart. Allow yourself to be vulnerable at this time to our love. Don't try to overanalyze this or think it away. This is authentic, true love that we bring to you now. Breathe it in, bring it in. Let it help you upon your journey. And before we leave you, just another reminder to make a meditation practice part of your daily routine, getting quiet, going within, connecting with your heart space. This is how you'll be able to hear us better. This is how you'll be able to connect with your authentic truth. This is how you will receive higher guidance. With all the love and respect that we have for you and all of humanity, we leave you for now. This is the Galactic Federation of Light, and we love you. Thank you, Galactic Federation of Light. Thank you for this incredible information. We so appreciate you. Thank you, everybody who's watching.